Hotep, Uncle Jasanel, this is your brother Kepra Patah hollering at you tonight. And I want to talk a little bit about education and initiation. Now, we look at how we're cultivated to learn in the West, right? And actually all over the world, they have various degrees of initiation in education and so forth. Like here we're used to elementary school, kindergarten to 5th grade, middle school, 6th through 8th grade, and high school, which is 9th through 12th grade. We look at the word education or educated comes from the Latin word educare, which means to bring that which within to the surface or bring that which within to the outside, right? So it's about cultivating that which is within you and bringing it to the surface. That's what education is really about. You start off in elementary and you're learning about the elements before eventually you can be admitted into a university or a universe city where you're learning about the workings of the universe, not just the universe out there, okay, but the universe that's around us, because you are a miniature universe and we're here to be masters of the universe. So being the master of the universe means that you're learning about the elements, but you're also learning about what's going on within and around you, as above, so below, as within, so without. That's what an education truly is, to get you to bring the best part of yourself to the surface so that you can identify with the indwelling divinity and allow the indwelling divine to shine, where people will be able to see it and you'll be able to show and prove the greatness of the indwelling God, or a netter. So I want to point something out. There's the legend of Hercules, right? And I see a connection between Hercules and Heracles. And I'll get more into, I'll talk about that more. But we look at the word Hercules and it breaks down into two Greek words. There's hero, which is the first part. And then there's kleos, which is warrior. So hero, actually kleos means glorious, pardon me. Hero actually means warrior. So Hercules represents not only the divine warrior, but another way to break down the word or meaning of the word Hercules is glory of Hera. Now, it's not so much that Hera, who was actually the wife of Zeus, who couldn't stand Hercules, was glorified. It was quite the opposite. But Zeus would step out on his wife, Hera, and cheat with human women from time to time. And if you know the story of Zeus, Zeus is one of the rulers, or actually the ruler of Olympus. And Olympus actually were ruled by 12 other deities called Olympians. And his wife, Hera, ruled alongside with him. However, from time to time, Zeus would step out and cheat with other women, and this would anger Hera. So one day, Zeus decided to cheat with a human woman, and as a result of that union, Hercules was born. And this infuriated Hera so much that she decided to one day cause Hercules to go through tremendous suffering. What happened is that she tricked Hercules into murdering his own wife and family. And to atone for his crimes, he was made to go through 12 labors. Now, we look at the education system, there are those 12 grades that's going all the way from elementary school to high school before you can get into college. But this goes back into the ancient world, because when you graduate, you're given this cap and gown, showing that you are now a builder of society because you have the hat of the mortar. Okay? Representing that you are also a craftsman. You are seen as a person who can become not only a craftsman of society, but you've also been able to be a craftsman of your own character. You were able to be trained. You were able to learn. However, the Western education system and many other education systems have been designed to keep you a laborer, as opposed to you going through the initiatory rites of realizing your own indwelling divinity. The true form and purpose of education was to get you to become self-realized. As you explore and become one with nature, you learn about the elements, and then you learn about how the universe works. And not only do you become a high-functioning individual within society, but you become the master of the universe. That is your universe. And when you break down the word universe, you get universe, which is one song, one phrase, which also means turn into one, because the universe is constantly evolving, twisting, and turning. So we ourselves are supposed to evolve, twist, and turn, and transform. So when you look at ancient Kemet, there was what is called the Duat, meaning starry place. Now the Duat has 12 hours of the night and 12 hours of the day. And Ra travels through the Duat. And when Ra reaches those 12 hours of the night, he encounters beasts and other forms of negative entities in which he must fend off. And one of the ways in which Ra survives going through the night is his many transformations. So therefore, we must learn how to adapt and transform, grow, and evolve as we learn things, as we become more aware of who we are and make discoveries, and therefore we contribute to society. Becoming the master of the elements, we rise above the elements, and these elements are earth, wind, fire, and water. So Haru, the hero, rises above these elements. Hence, we connect with the divine Haru Heteru, the hero and Shiro, within ourselves and our families and our communities, and therefore we begin to experience the light of the indwelling divinity. So anyway, I'm about to wrap this up, sisters and brothers. I hope you have a tremendous night. I'll see you another day. But as for now, stay blessed. Uncle Chisaneb, Hatepu.